Here's a peek at what's coming up on today's show.
I hate you forever.
You're now qualified in basic sign language.
Your diary knows you lying.
I hadn't just had a witty conversation, or said anything that amazed me.
You ain't no Bob Dylan.
Please just leave me alone and smoke your cigarette.
Oh, my eyes.
Hi, I'm Dan, and this is Joe.
Hello, Daniel.
Join us as we judge the past, criticise the present, and advise from the future. Will this week's diary entry be sad, funny, or completely ridiculous? Dearest Dan, here's what I know now. Hi, Joe.
Hello, Daniel.
What have you been up to with the week?
I went to a farm. I saw a duck that had this weird, like a little afro going on. I've never seen a duck quite like it. It was very impressive, and also fed a llama.
I want to see the llama. What do you do with a llama on a farm?
I don't know. There's loads of llamas everywhere at the moment. They all have llamas.
What are you expecting from this evening? What's going to happen?
Well, all I'm praying for is that we are no longer in fucking January. Just gonna say, you're so dramatic in January. Nothing happens, but you're really upset about it.
Part of me died after listening to last time. So like, yeah, I was drinking and shoplifting at 10 a.m. on a Saturday. I was 17, not drinking, not smoking, not stealing, not even leaving the house, and just having a sod it day.
Oh, sod it.
And then we smile.
I forgot about that.
And then we smile.
Then we do.
One of today's choices is in January. The other is today's date on the 25th of July. But it's in 2011.
Okay, so I was 16. Work that out. Yeah, real fast.
Girl, you've been eating them apples to get good at them mathses.
Is that how you get good at maths? God damn it.
One of the fruits that you always count as kids, isn't it? It's one apple.
You had to count fucking apples. We got little teddy bears.
Oh yeah, we got the little teddy bears as well. I loved them.
They were way better than apples. We didn't have any fucking apples.
You know, after we all got to scrub our own potato clean in the mornings, we got to count with apples in the afternoon.
Yeah, but now I'm imagining you as like some little farm kid. Like, oh, let's get them apples out of the barrel. Give them a count.
Ooh, how many we got there?
I think there's 4 apples right there.
You know, like in SATs, where questions would be like, Johnny has 2 apples, and Brian would like an apple, but he's also got another apple from Jenny. If Jenny gives her apple to Johnny, how many apples does Johnny have to give?
And then there's also a child called Sandeep, because there was always a child called Sandeep.
There was always a child called Sandeep, and Sandeep has a lemon.
Poor Sandeep.
So we're not going to count that, because we're on about the goddamn apples. That's what you're counting. That's what we're doing.
No one asked you for citrus, bitch.
So, the themes are...
Ahem.
being smart.
Aha! Yes!
Other theme is cool smoking.
Oh my god, cool smoking. I'm the only cool smoker left.
So like last time, we are going to flip a coin, which I now have.
An actual coin and not having to use Google. Google for a coin flip. Google sponsor us.
Google sponsors. Okay, Google. That's right. It's Google Home Money. Mini? Did I say money? I meant mini. Money.
Money.
Mini.
Money.
I'm stuck now. Money though. Goodbye. Google.
Google, please.
Google, please. So.
I would like cool smoking to be tails.
Okay. Are you calling it?
Call.
Ah!
So manly.
So manly.
Whoa.
It is tails.
It's cool smoking.
Ding, 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 ding,
I feel like it
ding,
needs a little theme tune. Cool smoking. Do 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 do.
What? So cool.
I've been smoking 50 for at least 20 years.
Because you know what I mean when I say cool smoking.
I'm assuming you're going to pick up smoking just for the fact that somebody very cool is doing it. Or so you look cool. Or maybe so you look arty and like you're in a movie, because who doesn't want to look like they're in a French movie?
That's incredibly accurate.
I'm so good at this game.
Is there ever a time that you can remember where you had a cigarette and you're like, I look cool now? Or it's just like a nice day, you're walking in the park and you're like, I'm having a cigarette and damn, I look cool. I miss smoking.
You can't tell at all that you miss smoking. I'd say there are two occasions. There's the one you're at a gig or an event when you're out and you got your leather jacket on, go outside, and some hot guy comes up to you and he's like, "Hey, I've got a lighter," and you're like, "Pah," and then you feel super fine. Or there's the time when it's like super summery, you're in a little summer dress, and then you feel all like you're in a Parisian fucking movie or something, and you sat on a field with a picnic and a cigarette.
Mon chéri.
No, it's a silent film because it's French.
Oh yeah, and then you're just smoking into the sunset, and then in the black and white, you turn to the camera, and then it goes to fin.
Fin.
Can you guess which date that is?
Is that going to be fucking January?
Welcome to January 2008.
Can you say it properly, please? Fucking January.
Welcome to fucking January. You'll be pleased to know this is a whole 3 days.
Okay, we've moved on slightly. What is the date?
The 14th of January.
Oh god, it's not even in the 20s.
No.
Oh, how often do we update in January?
Pretty often. This is where I've just discovered that I like to write down my thoughts and whatnot.
Oh, baby Dan, you bastard.
Baby Dan, you dickhead!
I hate you forever. Until you're slightly older and then I might like you.
I've got all the journal entries to the side of me because I thought we were going to, again, travel in time. But we're not.
No, this podcast just wants us to keep going.
Yeah.
Truck on through.
There is still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more entries in January.
I think my life just flashed before my eyes. It was quite depressing.
Welcome to January. It's the 14th. And surprise, surprise, it's 2008. And we are in my house. Probably in the living room, like last time, as we had the location.
I love the location.
There's no location this time.
Yeah, but it's very much like in Harry Potter. When it's like 4 Privet Drive, under the stairs, being really depressed.
Yeah. Today's title,
Surprised and delayed.
although been dyslexic and actually put
Surprised and delayed.
Oh.
Surprised and delayed.
Sounds gross.
it really does. Are you ready?
Always. Sort of. Maybe.
Today was good in many ways. Well, it felt like it was, but I'm so tired now, I don't feel like I'll say what it is I want to say in the way I want to.
The fuck are you talking about? You definitely were quite tired because none of that made any sense, except for the fact that you were kind of happy, kind of not, because you're tired, I think.
Well, I don't want to say it at this point, apparently, in the way that I want to say it.
I can't say it in the way I want to say it, but I'll keep saying that I want to, but I can't. You just don't make any sense in January!
Hopefully we'll eventually get out of January.
We're only on the 14th.
But anyway, today I decided to go to a youth club called Outburst in Nottingham. It's a gay youth club.
I thought it might be. Outburst. Quite a gay name.
Does sound pretty gay. Rainbow handprints like on the logo or something.
I feel that there was a lot of rainbows involved.
I actually remember this, and I remember going to the youth club the first time, and me and my friend sat in the wrong room, and at the end of sitting for like half an hour, we both got certificates to say that we were trained in sign language.
Did you do anything?
No, we literally sat there, listened to someone midway through them already talking about like simple sign language phrases, signs.
Don't ever say that you're like a trained fucking sign language person because you got that certificate. Don't do it.
It was just weird. They were like, "What are your names?" So we said our names, and then they were just like, "Here's a certificate. You're now qualified in basic sign language."
It was that easy. Wonderful.
Turns out it was then.
Did the gays get you started on smoking?
I've just had the nicest night ever, and me and my friend have had plenty of laughs from tonight. I feel like I should be putting something meaningful about my thoughts, or something.
Why can't you just be happy about just going to a club, having a nice time? Why does it have to be meaningful, Dan?
I don't know. At this point, everything had to have meaning, apparently. Why? I can't do something unless it has full, in-depth meaning. And now, at 30, I just know that it literally means nothing. There is no meaning. That's fine.
Good luck, kids.
Yeah. Stay in school, kids.
Someone help the children.
Someone else, though, because I can't be bothered.
I'm tired still from that post.
Yeah, so tired. My head hurts.
Mine too, girl.
Tonight is made up for a rather average day at college, to be honest. Though, I did get an offer from Teesside University, which is good for media studies. So I don't have to worry too much about not having anywhere to go after college.
Because if I didn't have college, I'd just have nowhere to go. Obviously, just live on the streets of Mansfield.
Like some kind of hobo.
Raiding the bins.
No college, bins for you.
That's your entire life ruined now.
Why Teesside?
I don't know. I'm so glad that I didn't end up going to Teesside.
Where is Teesside?
Middlesbrough.
Teesside University.
If you're deciding where to go to university, ignore Dan and Joe and choose Cheeseside? Cheeseside? Oh,
Cheeseside? I'd go there.
yeah, everyone would go there, except vegans.
I also stood at the bus stop and smoked. It's what I like to think of as a Bob Dylan moment.
Oh, dear Lord. Fuck my entire life. Didn't he have like a little neckerchief going on and like some double denim going on?
He did, yeah. But I did not have those things.
Yeah, but now I'm really seeing that. Did he normally hang out at bus stops? Was that something Bob Dylan did? Because I don't think he was catching any buses, to be quite honest with you. I also like that you're trying to be cool to your diary. Like, your diary knows you lying.
Well, it does know I'm lying. I don't really know why I thought that was a good idea to just write about having a Bob Dylan moment.
Had a smoke at a bus stop. Fucking cool.
I'm gonna smoke at a bus stop. Come gather round, people. Watch me smoke a fag.
The bus is not coming. It's such a bloody drag.
I got my bus ticket. I paid just £1.
Oh, the times they are a changing. Okay, Bob Dylan, let's go.
I also stood at the bus stop and smoked. It was what I like to think of as a Bob Dylan moment.
Though, I hadn't just had a witty conversation, or said anything that amazed me.
What? What do you mean? You probably stood by yourself at a bus stop. Who are you going to have a witty conversation with? Is Bob Dylan having witty conversations? What are we doing about Bob Dylan? I'm writing to him right now.
It's because I saw a biopic of Bob Dylan around this time and I got very obsessed about it. And I can't remember what it's called now. That's going to really bug me. But basically, Bob Dylan is played by several different people throughout different stages of his life. And there was one version when Bob Dylan is in his electronic phase, and I really fancied the guy that played him. So as we left, I turned to my friend and was like, oh, it was actually pretty good. Really fancied Bob Dylan when he was in the electronic bit. Whoever that actor is hot. And my friend turned to me and said, that's Kate Blanchett.
Your one straight moment. What a hot boy.
After coming out in December, where I was bloody gay.
Bloody gay.
Bloody gay.
Now I'm fancying Bob Dylan ladies.
I was very confused for a little bit after the walk back from the cinema to the bus stop with my friend. Maybe we had an insightful conversation then. But yeah, it was a very confusing one for me because then I was like, maybe I'm not gay. Definitely am. I thought she was a man.
Sorry, Kate Blanchett.
Oh, what's it called that's going to really annoy me? I am going to have to look at it because then I can cut into it later rather. And I'm not there. I like to think of it as a Bob Dylan moment, though I hadn't just had a witty conversation or said anything that amazed me. Sorry, that was the thing that made me laugh last time.
I just like the fact that it's not someone else that would say something that amazed you, but you had to say something to amaze yourself.
You know, I was at the bus stop on my own. I couldn't have a witty conversation, so, bus stop amazed me.
I am not amazed.
Wow, me bus stop. Come on.
Though, I hadn't just had a witty conversation, or said anything that amazed me, or anyone around me, so I guess it wasn't. However much I would like it to be.
So because you were standing alone and you didn't say anything of significance or have a witty conversation with anyone, because who talks to strangers at bus stops?
Bob Dylan.
You're not Bob Dylan.
That's true.
Ah, you ain't no Bob Dylan.
But it wasn't one of those moments.
Because I'm not Bob Dylan. But I did have a cigarette.
I did smoke at a bus stop.
So that's 1 out of 10 points to make me Bob Dylan.
That was my cool smoking bit where I wasn't like Bob Dylan. I didn't say anything insightful. I amazed no one. And I had a cigarette.
Oh, now I'm sad. That wasn't a cool smoke at all.
But it's funny because I would have definitely thought it was at the time.
I know.
And then, obviously, wrote this entry where I was tired and realised how lame I was.
Come gather around, people, see how lame I am.
I'm writing a live journal. My name is Dan.
Oh, Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
I feel just like him.
I amazed me.
Sigh. College tomorrow. Ah! Well, it's not so bad.
You've just gone from one extreme to the other, like, Nah, never mind, it's fine. Okay, glad we're over that one.
Internal monologue. Sigh tomorrow. Ah! Well, it's not so bad.
Also, I really love how you write sigh. Sigh. Like you're doing a little script for yourself. It's cute. Character sighs. Exit stage left.
Nude. Surprised and delayed.
Why are you delayed? Is the bus not coming?
I don't know why I'm surprised and delayed.
Why are you surprised? What are you surprised about? We've not had any surprising moments.
I am not surprised by anything that has been in this so far.
You waited for a bus. You didn't talk to anyone. You had a smoke. No one thought you were cool. I'm not surprised.
So,
Sigh. College tomorrow. Ah! Well, it's not so bad. There's some good in there.
Okay.
alright then.
Cool. There's some good in there.
There's good in each and every one of us. Sigh. It's not so bad.
Sigh.
Though, I think pretty much everyone there, including myself, has sold their soul at some point for a bit of a bitch.
Sold their soul for a bitch. Like as in a dog, or like a bitchy person, or to have a bitch.
I think it's like gossip, yeah, like having a bitch about somebody.
So that means you've sold your soul.
Yeah, to look like Bob Dylan and be cool and amaze myself.
Yeah, but now I'm just imagining the devil like turning up at your college, being like, right, I've got Jerry's, I've got Dan, you wanna have a bitch?
Anyway, I'm going to bed, as that's an entirely different topic and I'm rather exhausted. Thanks, Dan.
But now I want to know about the bitch and the devil. I'm invested.
Apparently there was a lot of drama going on at my college, but I'm too tired to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Now I'm gonna mention it in my own diary, but I'm not gonna talk to you about it.
I'm surprised and delayed.
You weren't delayed a single time in any of the entry. Or surprised.
Yeah, what do you think on that one? It's a bit shorter than last time's.
Shorter, but so much happened. We went to a drama club, or what was it, a gay club. We learned that you're not Bob Dylan. I feel like we've learned a valuable lesson from this entry.
The thing is, I linger to all the interesting bits in it, and then I'm like, but I don't want to tell you that now. Okay, then don't then.
So what's the point of this fucking diary?
Yeah, what's the point of that one? I'm sorry, everybody. We will get out in January soon.
Well, I'm not sure. I think I might be in hell. Maybe you did sell your soul
Maybe I did, for a bit of a bitch.
to the January fucking devil.
Are you hoping for January in the next episode?
I'm hoping for January to fucking end. Although, I'm kind of intrigued if you'll ever get to the point in the entries. Because he always just like hinting at stuff, being like, oh, this really dishy thing happened. Oh, you'll never believe. I'm not telling you. I'm very tired. I'm not talking about it right now, but I am going to write this hour-long essay about the fact I don't look like Bob Dylan, but I feel like Bob Dylan, but I don't. Aren't we all Bob Dylan? A little inside.
Only when I'm feeling amazed.
Or having a witty conversation.
With someone at the bus stop. They're like, please just leave me alone and smoke your cigarette.
Stop talking to me. Stop it.
And I'm like, yeah, I know what you mean, man. Just before we go, tell us about your project, darling, just before we go. Tell us all the things.
So, tomorrow I've got myself an art application to be doing. We're doing a very interesting project about depression, and especially during lockdown. So there's going to be poetry, there's going to be acting, there shall be a film with animation on top.
It shall be good.
And hopefully it'll get into a film festival and I will become famous.
You'll have to keep us in the loop.
Much as I can.
Not forget about us guys here at the podcast, you know, me and the microphones and the laptops.
Bye.
So, for another week, that's it from me and Joe. If you like what you heard, get in touch and let us know. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Now, here's Future Dan with a bit of advice. Thanks for listening.
Dearest Dan, I'm glad your day was good in many ways, but at the same time, I'm a little disappointed. You seem to ramble on a bit here. Perhaps it's because you are surprised and delayed. It's been a long time since I was surprised myself, but delayed. Certainly. Delayed all the time, my boy. I prefer to call it coasting. It's a marvelous wave to ride through life. Remember, though, you must check in every so often to make sure you're still enjoying riding the wave, bro. Glad you enjoyed your time at the youth club. It's going to lead you into a whole load of teenage dramas. Have fun with those. If I remember correctly, which I do not, I had a great time that night. It was wicked. Who cares if it had meaning or not? The fact you enjoyed yourself and you are now writing it down. Surely there is meaning in that itself, even if said in a rather plain way. Ha ha, ha ha. Burn on you there. Don't go through life trying to have meaningful moments, otherwise you will miss the life that happens right there in front of you. There is no going back, so enjoy what you have and what is to come. Anyway, back to your letter. I'm glad it made up for an average day, but again, take the win for goodness sake. The day may have been dull, but you secured a place at a university. That's something. Life is all about the little things, until your eyes start to go bad and you have to look at the bigger picture. Oh, my eyes. I'm going to assume that this is one of the first times you've smoked at a bus stop. Otherwise, why mention it? You want to be like Bob Dylan, cool, pretentious, and a little ridiculous? Well, do not worry. This will come, lad. Perhaps a little bit too naturally, and perhaps I was lying about the cool bit. Perhaps indeed.
This week's shout-out goes to Again Nottingham, lending a helping hand to families in Nottingham and the surrounding areas. Again is a baby bank project for children up to the age of 4, providing a variety of clothing and items. Donations are also welcome. Check out their Facebook page or book an appointment in the links provided. This episode was brought to you in association with yourhappyplace.org.uk, a platform to support arts and mental health in Leeds, West Yorkshire. All links can be found in the show notes. Goodbye for now.